Hey everyone. It's quite early here, and I'm just kind of starting up my work day. I have a program that I'm teaching called the Akashic Records, and so we are on week 4. So yay to that! Thanks so much for subscribing, guys. If you're hopping on, feel free to say hello. I guess I kind of wanted to come on here, offer some messages. So if you would like your own message, just let me know and say yes, please, and we can tune in for that. It's April 14th, 2021. So if we just read the numerology of the day, April is the 4th month, and 4 is the number of rest. And it might be that you need to reward yourself for all the hard work that you've been doing. As I was just saying, like, I'm just celebrating that I'm in week 4 of my program because we don't always know how life is going to unfold. So when pieces kind of start to come together for us naturally, it's something that we can kind of look at and be happy about. Yes, Christina would like a message. Okay, so I'm going to take a sip of my coffee because it's important. I did not do anything with my face this morning. I just kind of got up. So, okay, Christina, when we go into your energy, if I have permission, which I do, I'm getting the energy of just joy. And that there's an energy where you just want to live freely, which is fabulous. And that's been kind of coming up for myself as well, when it's like, oh my gosh, I just want to, live and dream and be curious and explore and have fun and not worry. So that's kind of what's coming up, is that not only is joy important for you, which I consider is laughter, but it feels like you're really working on that right now, that you're kind of making an effort to bring that aspect into your life, which is fabulous. Good morning from NJ, I think. Might be New Jersey. All right, that's awesome. Thanks so much for watching. So yeah, if anybody else would like a message, but that's pretty perfect energy for you, I feel like, because it's so important when we can acknowledge what's weighing us down, what's holding us back, right? So it might be for someone, a relationship. It might be that they're with somebody that's just not a good match for them, right? It could also be your work. If I look at my own business in terms of, okay, like what is really, you're welcome, Christina, what is holding me back in my work? Things like that. I could think, well, right now I'm currently selling products, which I'm so excited about, but you can see how, I want to say, ghetto my label is. And I'm just kind of like, again, just trusting that the universe is going to guide me in directions with my products. But at the same time, it's like, if there's something you're not happy with, right, we have to change it. So it really is the balance between initiating what we want, as Christina is doing, and acknowledging what we don't want, right, where we need to make changes. So with this new moon, we're definitely just starting to shift out of it. And what will be happening is we'll be going into our full moon around the 27th. And so if you think about over the next 13 days, how you would like your life to unfold, it's something to just start getting in the mindset, okay? So if we look at the numerology of 14, so again, if you are interested in any products, I just created a Facebook page called Robin's Healing Herbs, and I'll leave that information below for you guys. But I am shipping as well, so I might create something where after you purchase so much that shipping is free, but right now you do have to pay for your own shipping. And so it's just going to depend on whatever that costs. But when we look at 14, it's still telling us that there's a new beginning of some sort coming up for you. So again, when we do new moon affirmations, you can watch my rituals, how to do that. I'm on Instagram as well, so I've been putting some affirmations on there, and on my personal Robin's Healing Facebook. or even my business, I'm posting things around like how to manifest and what to keep in mind and things like that. But what happens is the energy trickles over the next, we'll say 13 days. So pay attention to that. So because this energy is really powerful and our full moon is going to be a super moon. So enjoy almost like the highs that you're getting right now. But what's happening is, because there's so much change, it might be tiring us as well. So when we're in the energy, we're really just reflecting with this new moon, and then we make these decisions. And then over the next 13 days, that's where the energy is going to start to change. Okay. So really respect how you're feeling. And then now it can be kind of tiring, doing a lot of work, really, even like brain wise. Physically, you might feel a bit tired as a result of this because there's a lot of push and pull energy happening. So that means that we're learning. So ask yourself too, what are you learning right now? Okay. So for myself, it would be um, like to trust, because that's been coming up for like everyone, I think. And it would be, if I consider it just to be related to my labels, to just trust that like that energy is just temporary, right? And just to trust that what I've done is enough. And that's where these affirmations are still going to come in handy, is I am enough. I am trustworthy. I am trusting. I am confident. I am, selling things at the right price. I am, selling top-notch products, right? I am starting to change in positive ways. I am growing. I am shifting. Okay, those are all really important things. So again, if you're hopping on, you like a message. I see someone watching. 2021, another thing that offers us is basically, and there's a 5 in that. So 1 and 4 together make a 5, and then 2021 also makes a 5. So I was already saying that we're in an energy of learning right now. But if you put 5 and 5 together, that equals 10. So again, we already discussed 10 is completion. What are you ending? What are these endings in your life? So for me, it might be that like I'm just never gonna look at ginger the same way after I've made so many ginger sprays. I'm never going to look at like sage the same way after making these products. So it's kind of like the ending is also saying goodbye to something, which would be maybe me not going into certain stores anymore that I would go into to purchase things. Maybe it's supporting myself for a change, that sort of thing, really focusing more on the self. So actually this new moon, if you watched my new moon reading, I also do weekly readings. They're all underneath my playlist, monthlies, astrological sign readings. What's going to come up around that, oh my goodness, my head just got really funky. So I don't know what people have going on energy wise right now. It could be somebody later, but the energy of self is really important. So how can you support yourself? How can you focus on yourself? And self-worth, self-growth, things like that. So the second I felt that shift in my third eye with somebody here that's on, what's coming up there is that, again, balance. We have to make sure that we're checking in with ourselves and balancing our energy. So if you spend too much time in your head, it's going to throw your lower chakras off. Okay. So if you're not balancing, like grounding yourself, so again, that might be something to connect with me with, whether it's for a reading, a session, or a product. I can guide you in the right direction at least. I'll put my email below as well. My website's just being created right now, so that will be live shortly. You won't be able to see my products on there, just on Facebook, but at least you can go on and kind of read about some of the things about me or my services, okay? But the other thing too is we have to balance our emotions. So if you're, I would prefer people, if they can, to take baths over showers if they're able to. I'm making bath detox salts, soaks, balms, things like that. And really promoting the energy of being in water. for as long as you can, because when you sit in that water, that's what's really calming for you. And if we're in the shower and we just kind of hop in and hop out, we're really not getting the same benefits, but it's still cleansing. So we have to rinse ourselves of negativity, of emotional healing issues like wounds. Um, and yeah, so I also sell digital programs as well. So if I've already completed a program and you weren't able to participate in that, then you can purchase a digital copy of the program, which is awesome. So you can get tons of like healing, theta healing downloads that all you have to do is say yes to. And then you can start receiving the healing that way, which is great. And also, when it comes to my products, I do healing on all my products, and I offer you healing messages with the product, which is like a huge bonus. So that being said, if we just look into just what I feel for not just the group, but for today, what's coming up is to focus on the future a tiny bit more today. So that might be just what's coming up is like even looking into the next hour. Okay. So it kind of feels like we're in a bit of planning mode. So right now it's 10 a.m. here. So look into 11 a.m. and just literally do your best to kind of be like, okay, if I could imagine something beautiful happening an hour from now, what would it be? And we'll just say to feel really, really grounded. So if you're not feeling grounded right now, or if you already are, you could ask the universe to allow you to feel more grounded in an hour. And then we just trust that that will happen. Hi, Sarah. So that's what I'm recommending to do is to be able to just close your eyes and shift into that space, trust, and then see how it comes to you. As we don't control how it happens, we allow it to happen, and that's the difference between initiating something and then allowing things, the universe, to kind of take the wheel. Because if we're not putting in our requests, then how can we get what we want, right? So let's take a couple cleansing breaths here, maybe placing your hand on your heart. I get chatty and I don't drink my coffee. So again, just through breath, letting go. My 30 days of yoga stopped. And that's because I was doing running and doing my yoga, and it just felt like I was getting intense. So I had to take a little break and then step back into it. Just taking time for ourselves is so wonderful right now. I'm feeling a lot of heat around my shoulder, my throat, kind of around my chest area here, collarbone. So anyway, you can relax at this time as well. What are some things that you could be doing for yourself? I'm now offering facial reflexology, Indian head massage, body reflexology, which are all really great tools for this area and the back. But for you, if it's like you don't get massages, things like that, maybe you could give yourself a massage for yourself, but home remedies are coming up as well. Of course, I'm making lots of stuff, but if you wanted to make something for yourself, I'm just getting the energy of peppermint. So it kind of makes it difficult. Like it's very time consuming to make your own products naturally. But one great thing is we can ingest herbs and things like that. And I'm feeling called to peppermint. So you can just, if you were making a drink, you could make a mojito and eat the mint. You could make dinner with mint with it. You could drink peppermint tea. I'm also making customized teas for people, which is awesome. So I make you like kind of a bunch of tea blends based on your energy, and then kind of tell you again what's going on and what I would recommend, things like that. Lots of stuff happening. So just going to send you guys some healing energy and healing light right now. So you can receive that and just soak that up as you breathe. Highly recommend when you listen to these videos, create a quiet space for yourself. That's how we get the most benefits. That's what I noticed I needed lately, peppermint for more energy. Yes, I actually, right now I have 2 peppermint, blends. I have a small one and I have a large one. So if you're not on my Facebook page, maybe check that out. I will be posting today that second peppermint blend. Again, we can put that on topically, which is great. It smells amazing. Even just the aromatherapy benefits, if we put it around this area, get a whiff of it. Excuse me. But in terms of even just drinking the tea, um, can be quite grounding for people, among many other things if we get tension in the head. Okay, so I'm gonna clear that energy off of myself, cut any cords with you guys, and I recommend you guys cutting any cords that you might have right now as well with anybody else, so you can be more in your energy if you're a sensitive empath as well. And have a beautiful day, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you. I didn't confuse you with all my information, but I will put that below. Bye.